Hey everyone, just making this quick video. I'm showing you all how you don't fix a 360, okay? Now, I have this torn apart right now. I'm cleaning up the board, and the board was actually pretty clean. This is a Falcon motherboard, I believe. Has the HDMI on it, but I bought this off a dude on Craigslist for 10 bucks, and he told me that he did the X-clamp fix on there, alright? Now, honestly, I'm going to be straight with you guys. I'm just kind of going to redo the X-clamp fix, because there's going to be the people on here now, before you comment and say something about it, there's going to be people out there who will say, don't do the X-clamp fix, get it professionally reflowed, or pay Microsoft to do it. And I agree with everyone that says that 100%, okay? You really do have to professionally reflow it if you care about the system. However, if you don't really care about the system, like this system I got for free, this system I got for 10 bucks, if it's a system you don't really care about, you can do it. You're probably going to cause more damage if you don't know what you're doing, because the X-clamp fix isn't really even a fix. I don't know how to explain it. It's not really that good. But the thing is, and it's making all this noise because, yeah, I'm in here. This is my workstation. But yeah, the X-clamp fix isn't the best. It's just due to the fact that it's not even really a fix. You're just replacing things. But there's good ways to do the X-clamp fix, and there's bad ways to do the X-clamp fix. I will show you. Now, first, I'm kind of iffy on this. I really don't know. The guy drilled holes in the chassis. Alright? Oh, shit. I just realized this. There's no thermal pads for these RAM chips. So, I better not have my RAM overheat or anything. Because, god damn it. The risks you take in buying something used. If I can't get this 360 to work at all, the disk drive should still be good. But, I mean, it can be good, but it can be bad. Most people I know don't really drill through the holes. I've drilled through on, like, one Xbox. That was my first time doing it. And it was for a buddy of mine. Now, moving on to here, I checked this out, and the guy did not change out the thermal paste, okay? He kept the same Microsoft stuff that was on there, and I'm cleaning this off right now, but he did not change the thermal paste. It was still the old, crappy junk that Microsoft just gunked on there, and he said that he fixed it, and it worked for a while, and then he didn't say wow, he just said it worked, and then it broke again and he got deployed, and then he came back and he sold it to me. But what you need to know is that I can't explain, like on the CPU specifically, there was like no thermal paste. There's like none left. It was so old and used up, there was nothing there. The guy didn't do anything. He didn't clean up the stuff. He didn't replace the thermal paste or anything. It was just the same shit that Microsoft gunked on there. And this was probably the worst. These are all the screws and washers I pulled out. These screws, I can't judge them yet. I don't know if they're good or not, to be honest. These are bigger than screws I would normally use, but whatever. I'll mess around with them. I always have spare parts. Now, these metal washers, he put like 3 of them on the bottom side, and then he would put one on top and one nylon one. First off, he did not follow a formula at all. The guy did not follow a formula. Now, normally you're going to see people, they'll say, put on the bottom side, put the screw and then a screw and then a metal washer and then a nylon one, then the motherboard and then a nylon washer, the metal washer and the heatsink, okay? This guy was inconsistent. There were several parts, there were several places he put 2 nylon things. There were several parts where instead of putting a nylon one and a mix of the two, he just put 3 metal washers. And these metal washers, the holes are slightly too big, so they were moving around a little bit with the screws. And check this out. I'm not saying washers for the nylons, because he took tabs off, I don't even know what, I don't know where this came from, but he took tabs and he broke them and used them as nylon washers. That's not even a circle, look at that. besides that, I mean, from what I saw, just eyeballing it, the motherboard wasn't bowing or anything, so I mean, that was good. But this fix, quote unquote fix, was just so terrible. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what type of damage was caused. It's giving me the 0020 error, which I have repaired before. And just saying, I don't charge really for these. I mean, I did like one system for a friend. I did one for myself before, maybe two. I don't remember. I really don't charge for like I don't normally solicit services for red ring repairs just because X-clamp fix is the one everyone does, X-clamp and heat gun, and that's just pretty shitty. What you really need to do is use a BGA welder. Let me just clean this up a little more while I'm talking. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, this was just, look at that, that's just the worst possible way to fix this thing. So, you know, I'm here cleaning the CPU, GPU, and all that. I'm using 91% rubbing alcohol. You can order 99% if you want. Like, the more pure the rubbing alcohol is, the better it will be. And you want the chips on there to be as clean and clear as possible. And that actually looks pretty clean now, and I got the CPU pretty good. But yeah, just one of those things. Just guys, come on. If you really want to attempt to do the X-clamp replacement on your system, for the love of God, at least get the right parts that you need. Don't just go around your house and say, oh, I have like 20 washers, metal washers. They're circular. They'll probably fit on the Xbox. And don't go around and break tabs off something trying to use it as a nylon washer. And get screws that are actually good. Just simple stuff. Or if you have the money and you care about your system, like I said, send it off to Microsoft. If you really don't want to send it off to Microsoft, or you can find someone cheaper that for sure uses a BGA welder, I highly recommend doing that approach. Alright? But honestly, if your system is still under warranty, or if you want to spend the money, Microsoft is your best bet. And I'm not working for them or anything. I'm not, you know, doing anything like that. I'm just saying Microsoft is the best, honestly. So yeah, all my residue is off there. Should be good enough now. But yeah, so that's it. I'll work on it a little later. So I'm showing you guys how to not fix a Xbox, or how specifically how to not do really the X-clamp replacement. So that's about it. Anyways, this is Mario signing off.